Hey guys, welcome to this episode of me sitting in my car. Yeah, this is a pretty interesting video, I know. You're welcome. You might be wondering, why are you sitting in your car and why are you recording? Well, it's a good, not really a long story, but it's an alright story. Number one, I used to work at this place called The Gathering Place, right? And I hated it towards the last month or two. I did not like it anymore, so I quit. And that's all fine and dandy, you know. But my grandparents really did not want me to quit. Cause okay, I guess they didn't necessarily not want me to quit, but you know how when you do something, you know your parents are gonna be disappointed. That's what would have happened if I told them I quit. So for the past 2 or 3 weeks, I've been sitting in my car for about 6 to 8 hours at a time, just waiting for the time to pass up, and then I show back up in my work uniform, and I'm like, oh, good day at work, Grandma. Yeah, it's pretty much it. I mean, it's kind of stupid. You should really just tell them, but I don't want to make them disappointed or sad, so I'll just deal with this sitting in my car for 6 or 8 hours. I don't really mind it too much, other than my windows get really foggy. And I'm parked up here on top of a hill where a bunch of gay people have it's notorious for gay people sex, not gay, gay sex, right? And so I'm afraid someone's gonna call the cops because they're gonna see how foggy my windows are when I'm just sitting in here for 4 hours, and they're gonna be like, "There's some homosexuals up here." So I move around every once in a while, so to avoid suspicion. Earlier I was parked at a Brahms. I got a burgers, plural. And then I was parked at a river at one point. Now I'm over here. It's pretty dandy, you know. How are you guys doing? You can't answer that, but I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing all right. I'm doing fine. Honestly, I don't really mind it that much. You'd think, oh, that's so boring, or I'd be sad about this, but no. You know, I enjoy watching the people walk by with their dogs and stuff. It's because when you look at some people, you just wonder what's going on in their lives. Why the hell would you walk up here, dude? It's half a mile uphill to get to the point that I'm at right now. You have to drive up a giant hill to get here. That might be an exaggeration. Well, that way, that's a mile uphill that way over there. Over there is probably 400 meters. Which I don't know how many feet that is. Sorry, metric system. Man. Life has been weird lately, guys. If you're watching this, I don't know. Who watches my video? Okay. Not to diss anyone, or especially myself, but I wouldn't watch my video. I wouldn't watch my videos. I don't think I'm funny. Okay, that's not true. I think I'm funny sometimes, but for the most part, I feel like you guys would not be satisfied with watching this video at all. Because, it's nothing's happening. It's just me talking. I don't understand how that interests anyone, not to sound insecure or anything. That's another thing. People hate when you're confident, man. That YOLO crap that you can just post questions on? 90%, 99% of the time, it's really positive stuff. But then people just get mean sometimes. People, well, there's one person that always comments the same thing. It's you're not cute enough to be as confident as you are. And I was like, okay. It doesn't bother me to the point where it's well, I should stop posting YOLOs. It bothers me to the point where it's why, man? What's up with that? What are you getting out of that? It's obviously not putting me down any, so I don't really understand. I just won't post it. I just won't post that you said that. What are you accomplishing? It's miraculous. Because people will be so mean sometimes for just no reason. There's no end game. They're just yeah, your dick's small. Fuck you. And I'm okay. Still smash. What about it? Come at me. They just hit 420, by the way. I don't know. Some people are just negative, man. Some people are just negative. That's on me. That's on me. And some people get really dirty on my Snapchat and stuff. They're blah 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 blah. And I get it. You want to see some peen. I understand, man. Some people just want to see some peen. Some people want to see some poon. That's life. I can get it, but you got to be a little bit more conservative with that sexual energy. Sometimes it's all right to just keep it to yourself for a little bit. You get it? This is a stupid video. I'm sorry if you're watching this. This is stupid. I'm not like insecure about it. I'm just like, I didn't know what else to do. I was like, well, I can either cry or I can record. So I chose to record. I wouldn't actually cry, by the way. Thanks for caring about me, though. I could tell through your eyeballs that you were like, oh man, I'm so sad for you. But I'm chill. Honestly, like, life is going pretty all right. Like, I wouldn't say it's like superfluously enjoyable or anything. It's not bad either. It's just, you know, there. Like, sometimes, so what I do is some days you just have to like think that you have like no stress. Sometimes you have to think about you have like no stress right now, you know? There's always gonna be times where you have stress, but like just find a day or like find some days, you know, where you're just like, you just take a second to think about it. You're just like, man, I'm glad there's no stress right now. Man, I'm not stressed. I got nothing to stress about, you know? I got enough money in my bank account, like $120. I'm not flexing. I'm broke for the most part. You know, and I don't have any girl trouble, no diseases, no children, no boy or girl problems, no problems with my friends. Well, Kale keeps fucking up the Minecraft server. On Hypixel Skyblock, he keeps fucking it up. But it's fine. I forgive him. I love you, Kale. But you have to ask permission before you just change everything on the island, please. Because I built that island too. I built most of that island, alright? Why am I even talking about this? I don't know. What is it? This? See, I always, like, for example, like on TikTok, it's never the stuff that you think is going to, like, explode that does. It's the stupidest things that people are just, like, so interested in. Like the stupid video where I, like, spat out the little rubber aliens and I was like, babies. That wasn't funny. That wasn't funny to me, at least. It was funny to, like, 300,000 other people, though. But I don't understand. I do understand, okay. But I don't want to understand. Get it? You dig? How long do you guys want this video? Comment down below how long you want this video. I'm just going to pretend that I know intellectually how long you want this video to be. Even though, again, you guys cannot respond. It's kind of weird. I'm just, like, talking to myself, basically. Well, I mean, not basically. I am talking to myself. But it's less weird because we're talking to a phone, you know? I mean, I don't know if I should make one of these for, like, a kid, if I have. That's also something I'm afraid of, though, like, not having any children. Oh, look. Oh, whoa. Whoa, look at the... Whoa. Look at that. You can, like, see the... Whoa. That's cool. You can, like, see the... Because my glasses are tinted. It's crazy. But, like, I'm afraid I won't have kids before I die. Like, what if I die early, you know? I just want to, like, donate to a sperm bank and be like, hey, final request, someone have my baby, please, and then just die. Like, not on purpose, though. Like, I'll have, like, cancer or something, or, like I'll be held at gunpoint, and I'll make, like, one last video, and I'll be like, hey, help me get someone pregnant, please, peace. And, yeah. I just want to have a son, you know? Like, obviously I'd want to be there for him, but, like, isn't that just the coolest shit? Like, you can just make another little human, like, another little version of yourself? That's fucking awesome, man. Fucking babies are weird. Like, dude, I used to be a baby. Can you believe that shit? Oh my god. I used to be a baby. That's crazy. Like, and like, I'm like 6 foot now, dude. I was born 6 inches long. 6.6 inches. That's how long I was. I weighed like I don't even know how much, like 13 pounds probably. I don't know. I was a tiny little fragile baby. And look at me. I got bones and stuff. Look how many bones I got. Isn't that weird? My bones grew. Like, what does that even mean when your bones grow? That's freaking crazy. I'm gonna make this video like an hour long. No, I'm not. I'm not going to do that. Well, probably not. Okay, so if this is an hour long, then I'm sorry. But if it's not, then you're welcome. It's weird. Is it sometimes you just need to, like, again, you just need to, like, think about how stress-free you are. And think about why babies are born. That's fucking... Like, seriously, that is some crazy stuff. Like, that almost makes me, like, full Christian. Because just, like, this, everything, oh, man. Like, is it all an accident? Is it? You know? I want to, it's not comforting to say that all this shit happened on accident. Oh, there was a big bang, now everything's just miraculous. Maybe God is real. Maybe he isn't. Not a lot of evidence attaining to the fact that he is, but, like, there's not substantial evidence. There's not like finalizing evidence, but there's a lot of like hints, you know? Because like what? Like look at those trees. Well, you can't see them. Look at those trees. Why? Why do they grow like that? That's freaking babies, man. You just squirt out a human out of your body. Can you believe that? Well, I don't, but the female origin does. Female species. I'm not on anything right now, by the way. This is just my mind. You can just get a peek into my brain here. See these? I think this is what actually, if I would have started with this, I probably would have watched this video. If I was a different person, this is pretty interesting. Well, to myself. If I was a person, which I am, if I was a different person, I would watch this video just based off the last like 5 minutes of content that I gave you guys. That's crazy. Man, isn't that crazy? That's just hard to think about. And the only reason I think like that is because I have a human consciousness. I have consciousness. I have a brain. And my brains tell me to think like that. Isn't that crazy? And plus, I'm inside of a skeleton. Dude, like you're a brain, right? And like your brain is inside your skeleton. Well, that's if you don't believe in you have a soul. Like if you have a soul, then yeah, I guess you're your body. But man, I'm a brain right now. Like this is just like my cocoon. Like at all times, you're just looking at a cocoon of a brain. So really, looks don't matter, you know? I just proved everyone wrong in the world. I just proved that looks do not matter with that one statement, because we are all brains. You know? You dig? Yeah, you can't argue with that. You can't argue with that. Try right now. See, you're wrong. You can't even think of anything in that like 3-second span. We are all brains. That's crazy. That's crazy, dude. Oh, a bunch of little electric signals and fuck. That's weird, man. That's weird. Can you believe that? There's a bunch of electric signals going through your brain at all times. You're basically just a power grid at all times. You're basically just a power grid. You know, and why do you think? Oh man, that's some weird thoughts. I don't like that at all. I'd rather not think about this, but I have to. What happens when I die? Yikes. I don't even want to talk. That's too sad for me. Well, it's not. Okay, well, sometimes it's sad. Sometimes it's sad. I don't know. I don't think it's too sad. Sometimes I get like little bad anxiety attacks about that, but you know, it's whatever. I'm just vibing. This video is too long. I should cut it up. This is part 1 of the car chat. I love you guys. Peace.